Poof, a magic genie has appeared. What do you wish for? 5 minutes of sleep leaves me as rested as 8 hours. Damn, that's a good one. I wish for infinity symbol wishes. No? Okay. I wish for the ability to grant my own wishes with no strings attached or side effects to my own wish granting. No? Okay. I wish to be 5th richest person in the world legitimately and within 2 minutes. Granted, your last name is now Pearson. You still aren't rich. For cancer to have never existed so my wife doesn't die in the next month or so. She's only 34. Wish granted. She lives to be of old age. You rejoice in the life you had. And even now she's glad she made it to 34 with you. Happiness. Wish granted. You learn that happiness is a byproduct of a well-running self. Money is a byproduct of financial well-being. Happiness is a byproduct of emotional well-being. The pain is taken and you learn to smile and be okay with life. An extra hour of sleep. Wish granted. Time slips away within an hour. The hour fades into the eternity of times and you fall into a much-needed deep sleep never to wake. The ability to control reality at will. Wish granted. Wish granted. You control reality at will, everything. From time to space. To the universe itself. I leave the fate of the universe in your hands. Rally 55. May you serve reality well. I'd wish to have my older brother back. Wish granted. He comes back. And hugs you in a warm embrace. Even now. He wants you to know how proud he is of you and how much he loves you. I wish for a burger from this pub that used to be a block from my campus but closed like 5 years ago. Granted, you receive a burger but it's 5 years old. Something that would get rid of my anxiety. Wish granted. The endless pounding of your mind stops. The endless racing of your heart stops and you are able to sort through your thoughts. You become at peace and tranquil with life. Where you can finally sit with yourself. Edit. I know many of you are struggling with mental health right now. Family. Or just life. I want to bring this to our awareness. I can tell because there is a significant amount of you that don't want to exist or are struggling. You are all valuable and important even if you don't feel like it, and I appreciate every single person in this post even if I don't know you. I just want to say that each and every single one of you is loved and worthy of love. A strong intuition. Wish granted. You are so intuitive you can tap into the thoughts of others. You can't tune these thoughts out or filter through them and are constantly overwhelmed by the chattering of everyone. My mom to be alive. I am sorry to hear, buddy. Big hugs for you. If I can't wish for more wishes, I wish I could change the rules. I wish for more wishes. Wish granted. You now have one more wish. More poofs. Wish granted. Poof, your genie. Unlimited money. Wish granted, you get unlimited monopoly money. This eventually piles up and you end up suffocating in it. This money then starts to consume the earth, making the entire planet unlivable. Genie. I wish for your freedom. Aladdin. Wish for the destruction of all genies on earth. You people can't be trusted with wishes. You'd fuck us all up eventually. Your wish is granted. We now become gods and deities you worship and forever owe your souls to us. Assuming that I can only wish for myself. 1. Functioning time turner. 2. Impeccable perfect physical, mental, and emotional health. 3. Infertility. Wish granted. You receive a functioning time turner. But you do not know how it works and is far too complex for any human to figure out. Wish granted. Perfection is an idea. So you become a blob. Wish granted. You are infertile. Yet newborn babies keep showing up on your doorstep, so you are cursed with having a new child every day. Unlimited genies. Wish granted. All the genies are under my command, making me ruler of the everything. A boyfriend. The world's most comfortable pair of underwear. To make it so I can grant my own wishes. With unlimited wishes. Your wish is granted. But none of your wishes come true. I wish to have sex with the Ops mother. Edit. Spelling. Wish granted. You have sex with the Roman fertility goddess Ops. You are cursed to eternally have sex with the goddess. Your body cannot maintain this and your body gives out. You die and your corpse becomes collected amongst the millions of skeletons that have wished the same. A boyfriend that can give me vitamin D every day. Wish granted, your boyfriend is the sun. A cute and nice girlfriend? Wish granted, your girlfriend is cute and nice, but takes the form of a cactus. I wish the genie would go back into the stupid lamp and bother someone else later. Wish granted, the genie went to the lamp and returned. What do you wish for? Peace in my brain. To be dumb enough to be happy. Wish granted. All the suffering and pain is taken away, and you are filled with a sense of eternal peace. Every media reporter that lies to the public dies. Your wish is granted. Now every single person can only tell the truth. If someone lies, no matter how small, they instantly explode. To take all the pain away from my wife. I hate seeing her suffer with her leg back pain. Wish granted, all the pain is taken from her and she can move about in peace. You are given a great sense of peace and she is relieved from her pain. 2 chicks at the same time, man. Done. 2 baby chickens peck you to death. I'd wish for the courage to seek out a girlfriend. I imagine I already am perfect for more than one person. And I just need to seek out who I find as close to perfect. Wish granted, you realize that perfection is an illusion and an idea. And that there is no such thing. You pursue a girl that fills you with joy and makes you feel good inside. You begin to settle down. Right as you begin to feel comfortable, she turns into a demonic overlord and eats you. A singular amount of $1. 0 US dollars in 10s, 20s, and 50s. I then proceed to purchase my grandma's house and acquire a vehicle. I then save the rest for emergencies, bills, luxury expenses and investments. I then go to college and work on my PC setup so I can gain higher education and have fun on YouTube. In my free time I get to work on writing a book. If we are allowed more than one wish, I'd have to think about it. Maybe have California not be 11 for 3/4 of the year in the valley and rid myself of any possible ailments that I have. Wish granted, you receive 1,000 US dollars. Immediately transferred directly into your bank account. The IRS notices this. Questions start being asked and you are immediately put into jail for tax evasion. It is suspected that you are a known drug dealer and are sentenced to 20 years in prison and you lose all your money. Not be depressed. Wish granted, the numbness fades. The pain stops. And you see beauty in life for the first time. Mom's blender. Wish granted, you become Mom's blender. I wish for a 1-pint magic serum that for every drop I drink, if I go to bed after, when I wake up my body will have reverted 1 year younger. I wish for perfect mental and physical health for the rest of my life. By this I mean that I'll mentally and emotionally deal with everything in a healthy and normal manner. I'll never get sick. And injuries will heal at the fastest possible rate. I wish for an end to excessive greed. By this I mean the kind of harmful avarice that leads to corruption and exploitation. Wish granted, the magic pint serum is also a deadly poison for every drop you drink. While you age less you also will convulse and die. There is no antidote or any way to revert this poison. Wish granted, you are given perfect physical and mental health. However you end up dying tomorrow. Enjoy your last day. Wish granted, excessive greed is stopped as a byproduct. The ecosystems reset. People become kinder. Competition fades out and the human drive stops. We stop seeking out improvements in society and fade back into nature. Over time, as we stopped advancing, alien overlords come to visit and Earth is taken over by greedy aliens. To make it so I never existed, I give you a giant hug and let you know you are worth all the love you don't think you deserve. This turned into our monkey spore quickly. I'm random. I'm granting wishes now without consequence. I want to eat a lot without getting fat and for it to not take a toll on my health. Wish granted, you end up eating as much as you want. As you realize you can eat an unlimited amount you become consumed with hunger. You eat so much that you end up choking on your food and dying. Money. Wish granted, you now have $1 Zimbabwe dollar. Wish for the releasing of the genie. And that he owes nothing to no one. As long as he promises me he won't go all evil and destroy the world or rule it or whatever. Wish granted, the genie is released from his evil notions and chaotic servitude. What one wish can I grant you without any penalties? To kill me in a painless death. Wish granted, you don't experience pain anymore. As a byproduct you don't experience joy either. When you die, you are indifferent. Painless but numb. Robin Williams comes back from the dead better than ever as a real genie and delights us all with funny genie comedy stand up for eternity. Wish granted. Robin Williams comes back as a real genie that is forever cursed to tell jokes while also having the curse of being a genie. A whole bunch of money. Enough that I could put it away and live off the interest without having to slave away at work. Wish granted. A pound of pennies falls on you from above and ends up paralyzing your spine. As a result you receive welfare checks and disability and never have to work a day again and are taken care of by those that love you. I wish for the love of my life to get her visa after living with her nearly 5 years in her home country and then coming back to try and build our foundation of happiness and supposed freedom. Wish granted. The genie smiles at such a genuine kind wish. And allows you to feel her warmth and love. A lifetime of wishes. Wish granted. You receive a lifetime of wishes. You go crazy with power within the first few minutes and end up destroying everything in the universe as a byproduct of such wishes. More time to decide what I want. Wish granted. You are given tomorrow. A cure for insomnia and all other mental illness, please. Imagine living and enjoying it and having ability and energy to pursue your life the way you want. No panic attacks. No self-harm trance. No suicide thoughts. No depression or mental exhaustion. No dissociation or CPTSD triggers. No flashbacks. No trauma memories or trauma reactions. No obstacles. Just freedom. I wish for me to transport myself to whatever universe I want at will. With no side effects. Plot twist. There is only one universe. Knowledge of why this post is NSFW. Wish granted. People have NSFW minds. All student loan debt in the US to be instantly forgiven. Sit back and watch the chaos. Wish granted. All student loan debt is forgiven and colleges are destroyed. What once were centers of learning became places of revolution and rebellion. The location of the ring. The Seal of Solomon. I'll find it myself. Can't trust the jinn for shit. I'll control them once I find it though. Wish granted. You find the Seal of Solomon and the ring. However, the Seal of Solomon is just a seal named Solomon who also happens to be wearing a groovy looking ring. Warhammer 40k becoming reality. No, what have you done? A 12-inch pianist. Wish granted. You receive a 12-inch pianist. Who has no hands or feet. He's small, so I don't know where you were going with this. Some hot genie sex. Wish granted. You have sex with a genie that is hotter than the core of the sun and burn off a significant part of the world in the process. For life to go back the way it was before COVID. My family's health. Wish granted. Very vague. Yet your family becomes a bunch of healthcare workers doomed to work in a COVID pandemic forever. I wish that people become incapable of being greedy. Wish granted. People cease having greed. And as a result cease wanting anything at all. The entirety of humanity begins to starve with its indifference towards food and water. Or anything. All of humanity dies off within 7 days. Get rid of my girlfriend's stomach cancer. And food allergies in that order. Maybe some peanut butter M&Ms? Wish granted. And you get an infinite supply of peanut butter M&Ms so you never go hungry. A computer that can run anything without any lag. And some good wine. Wish granted. Your computer grows robotic legs and now runs away from you. It developed its own sentience as it no longer lags. AI begins to exist. And slowly humans become the less race and are used mindlessly as slaves for the robots. I wish for seeing another genie. While being helped by a genie lawyer. That my dog lives as long as I do. Wish granted, your life has been shortened to dog years. Omnipotence. No point fucking around. The ability to retain all knowledge learned while on a mushroom trip. Wish granted. You are always on a mushroom trip now. You enter into a permanent state of psychosis, unable to know reality. The ability to wake up fully rested after any amount of sleep. 1. Cigarettes are good for you. 2. No STDs or unwanted pregnancies. 3. Pet cat and dogs live as long as their owners. Unlimited wishes. For every wish you make, a counter wish is made, making it so you never even made a wish. That I have my missing chromosome. Turner's syndrome sucks. Power of toggling between visibility and invisibility. I would like to wake up and have a healthy male body. For needless animal abuse to be over. Wish granted, the genie agrees and pats you on the back. To never have vibes. I wish that genies would never mess up, misinterpret, invalidate, or otherwise sabotage anyone's wishes ever again. 1. I wish for a lawyer versed in genie law to write up my wishes so they are in my best interest and the result represents my intent.